Star Citizen has posted information up about its current design goals in regards to thruster tuning, ships, and a power triangle update that's ongoing for Alpha 3.14, and that's currently in its PTU phase, its test phase, but it's a huge sort of ongoing balance which is going to be done over many patches. Now, let's see what Cloud Imperium had to say. Please keep in mind that this is just the first step in a wider combat balance. The aim is to achieve a workable archetypal class balance for our fighters that will serve as a solid foundation for further development in subsequent patches. After Alpha 3.14, each ship can be balanced according to its in-game and in-fiction role without disturbing the overall combat experience of the game. And that's very much what Cloud Imperium want. They want to be able to go, let's change these individual tweaks and bits and bobs without having to rebalance everything. So they can just go, well, let's tweak the interceptors, let's tweak this particular weapon, and it shouldn't destroy all the other balance, or at least won't require a huge amount of constant sort of like, oh my god, we changed one variable and everything's gone mad. Let's start with thruster tuning and the design goals for that. The maximum G-force acting on a pilot should roughly reflect what humans can endure. They want to avoid nose-to-nose ship combat and pip wiggling and movement scripts. They want to turn the afterburner into boost, which should be used tactically and is managed via the power triangle, or at least has some management aspects in the power triangle. The outcome of these goals: we tuned each ship towards its intended role. This means tuning ships to fit within an expected performance envelope for the use cases that they were designed for, while having clear pros and cons. For simplicity, during the ongoing balance process, we used basic fighter archetype classes. So let's see what classes they've got and how that breaks down into how they balance them. So light fighters, they excel at 1v1 dogfights or swarm tactics, they have low durability, they have the highest agility, and they excel at lateral acceleration, high rotation rates. Boost effects mostly lateral acceleration here with these ships. Interceptors and interdictors, they excel at forward acceleration, they have low durability, they often carry specialized equipment, they have the highest forward acceleration but average agility, and boost effects mostly their forward acceleration. Medium fighters, they excel at loadout flexibility due to having more hardpoints and equipment choices. They have average agility, average durability, and boost effects all axes equally. So medium fighters, that would be a Sabre or a Super Hornet, for example. Heavy fighters, they excel at prolonged combat, multiple ship engagements, sort of stamina and durability. They are the only fighter class capable of equipping manned turrets, which require actually a person going inside the turret, I suppose. Size 2 shields and heavy weaponry. They have poor agility though, and boost affects all their axes equally. For the most part, I really like those sort of rough definitions or rough sort of goals and balance for each of those fighter classes. That sort of makes sense, right? Boost, formerly Afterburner. So how is this changing? So they've reworked to offer only brief advantages and discourage constant usage. The amount of boost available is dictated by your thruster capacity charge. Your HUD will show the current boost available when you engage it. Heat is no longer the short-term limitation. It needs a minimum capacitor charge to engage and suffers from a regen delay after use. Engaging doesn't force an instant reaction from your ship. It needs to spool up for a short time before engaging. It also affects rotational acceleration, very useful on bigger ships. The space brake does not automatically enable boost anymore, although you can change this within the options menu. So you can see here what they want from boost is it to be used during combat for the most part to give you extra agility or extra acceleration, to be used sensibly so you can do clever sort of like dogfighting tactics and interesting maneuvers, and good management of that will help enable you to win battles is the idea there. Let's have a look at ship design goals. They want to tune each ship towards the role that it should fulfill while feeling different enough from its competitors to promote varied combat. They want to prevent any one ship from being the best at everything, as every benefit comes with a drawback. And the outcomes with these design goals: most ships have been updated in terms of how much HP they have on the hull, and some items, certain elements like wings are sturdier and won't fall off as easily. Ship parts that carry many items, such as the vanguards, engines, nacelles, they are now much sturdier. As they already mentioned in the last 3.14 patch watch about shields and weapons, which I'll link down below, manned turrets have been significantly boosted. Therefore, they highly encourage you to crew ships together. It's all about multi-crew is the idea. It's one of the focuses and pushes with this patch. After you've tested the manned turret's performance, they want you to drop them feedback, and keep in mind it's dangerous to go alone, take a gunner with you. Power Triangle updates. So, the team will be testing several behavioural differences that the various shield manufacturers, types and quality levels can grant. In Star Citizen Alpha 3.14, shields have a varying degree of damage hardening bonuses that are automatically applied if the power triangle is directed towards the shields. On the other hand, if you tweak the power triangle towards weapons, you'll be rewarded with slightly higher weapon capacitor output, giving you more loaded energy weapon slots. Any assignment on thrusters will slightly reduce the cost of boost, allowing you to stay on speed longer, so the more you adjust the triangle in one direction, the greater the advantage will be. Following this implementation, the team will be looking at more options for behavioural differences to give you some versatile energy management gameplay when interacting with ship components. Again, please test these changes out and let them know how they play. Cloud Imperium really do genuinely appear to be moving towards what they want for a more final combat model to look like. Like, they've gone, this is actually what we want, we're moving towards that now. That said, there's still a lot more to do even after this patch. The focus on fighter roles being more specialised is fantastic in my opinion, and all of the plans on paper here look great. But there is so much balance to be done, and it comes down to how it plays in game, not how it looks on paper. That said, I'm really enjoying the changes in 3.14 at the moment. I would expect an open PT relatively soon, just so they can get more people testing all of this stuff, because to me it looks like it's going to be an open PTU, or in the PTU for a long time, 3.14, unless they go with some basic changes that make everything work, and then have a 3.14.x patch, or patches to go deeper into that balance. Boom! That's it! What do you think? Do you like the changes that Cloud Imperium have made to the game? Do you hate them? What fighter do you run? Do you like the roles changes? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Hey, I heard you like VPNs. How about NordVPN then? It's got things like security and features, and we all know chicks dig VPNs. Oh my god, is that Nord? Well, yes. Yes, it is. Wink. Check out the links below to get discounts, or go to nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Maybe it will align your chakras or something. Actually, let's read some testimonials. Ever since I got NordVPN, my life is good. I wish I'd got NordVPN sooner. I didn't get NordVPN and now I've got no hands. I'm sorry that I recorded this as an ad-sin. I apologise to my editor. I said I wouldn't go too wacky. That's not what's happened here. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for July it's for a Constellation Taurus with lifetime insurance and a Star Citizen game package. All you need to play! This long overdue, more cargo-focused version of the Constellation is going to be flyable in July. It's basically a new ship. Woo! Sort of. To be in for a chance of winning that, comment on any of my videos made during July, and each video gives you another chance to win, but only one comment is counted per video. More details down below. Please also consider supporting the channel further via the YouTube join button, or via Patreon or donation or whatever. It all helps us make Star Citizen content. Great Star Citizen content, hopefully, or at least some Star Citizen content. Also, you should bother the bell and like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz as well. Thanks for watching.